Welcome back to Wave 3 Listens Live. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we want to make sure that we toot the horn of the University of Louisville because they were just awarded a recent national distinction for organ donation. And that's absolutely wonderful, Dr. Franklin.
Well, Cindy, we've talked the entire show about all the lives we tried to save, but unfortunately there are lives that we just can't save. And in those patients, we do have an opportunity for them to help other people. And our hospital has worked very closely with Kentucky organ donor affiliates for years now in developing our organ donation program. And for some families, this is the absolute right choice to put some sort of a positive outcome to a very negative, tragic event in their family's lives. Our hospital has achieved as high as a 97% consent rate of potential donors for donation. It's one of the highest in the nation, and we received the Medal of Honor from the Department of Health and Human Services, and they have a national awards program that occurs in the fall of every year, and our hospital has now won an award 4 years in a row. I'm very proud of them.
97% is huge. I mean, those are grades that anybody would ask for.
They are, and it's a team. It's everybody. You know, the physicians are doing everything we can to try and save the patient. The nursing staff and the chaplain staff and the staff from Kentucky organ donor affiliates are all working with the family. Ben talked about how the family is a sort of secondary casualty to this injury that's occurred to their loved one. And they need to know that there are options out there. We have brochures that answer their top questions like, you know, can I still have a funeral with an open casket for my loved one? Yes. And there are just many of these myths about organ donation that we try to educate families on. And for many, not all, but for many, it's the right choice for them.
Well, in a sense, you're taking a tragedy and allowing some sort of carry-on with that, and I think that's. I mean, I signed my driver's license, and the other thing that you have to make sure that you do is talk to your family and talk to your friends about that too.
That is so true. We have many adolescents, teenagers who are involved in auto accidents. We have a high teenage fatality rate in our state, unfortunately. That's why we have all the graduated driving programs and things to try and help them drive safer. We have a lot of rural terrain in our state. It's not all, you know, flat streets in the city. We have a lot of rural terrain, and it can be difficult to navigate in weather for the inexperienced teen driver. So we do have a number of teen head injuries that come to our facility, and they may have heard a program in their school, an educational program done by one of our outreach teams or something, and then they'll tell their parents. But the most important thing is to tell your family what your wishes would be. And most people, if given the choice now, while we're all healthy, would say, wow, that sounds like a great idea. When I'm gone, I don't need my liver anymore. I don't need my kidneys anymore. Maybe somebody can get use out of it. It's 7 solid organs and up to 50 pieces of tissue, bones, heart valves, corneas, that can be acquired in many patients. So you're looking at helping another 50 or 60 people in Kentucky and in Indiana, or even on a more national basis, just from a single gift. And it's a gift from the patient's family.
Okay. It can improve the quality of life and continue the life of another person.
Absolutely, absolutely. I can't say enough about how important this mission is. It's a small area. Obviously, we like to think we save more than we don't, and we do. But it's a number of people that can really have their lives impacted by a gift from what has been a tragic outcome for one family.
Okay. We're talking today with a couple of the physicians here at U of L Hospital, Dr. Franklin and Dr. O'Brien. If you've got questions for them or comments, you can go ahead and give us a call, 571-5263. We're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, Angie's got some news for you, and we're going to be taking some of your calls. Stay with us. We'll be right back.